at some Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Julius and Alexis. They recently went down to Miami for a summer vacation. It looks like they had a good old time. And Julius decided to post a photo album on his Instagram. And the first photo album he posted was this little album with 6 photos. And the very first picture he chose, the cover picture, was this picture of him walking on the beach. And on the left, you see this setup that says, "Marry me." And a lot of people were like, oh my God, Julius proposed to Alexis. And a lot of people, and I saw a few other bloggers, ran with that. And I mean, at first I'm like, okay, well, he is wearing an outfit that matches the whole marry me setup. But I was like, I'm not buying this, because if you're going to spend all this money for a little marry me setup on the beach, then why are you going to pose 60 feet away from it? And a lot of people are like, well, he's not even posing. It looks like Alexis probably took this picture to make it look like he proposed. Then what got me is after he posted this, there was so many people in the comments saying, oh my God, you proposed. Congratulations. So happy for you. And he was liking so many of these comments. And it took him a couple days before he finally came out and cleared things up after he let speculation run wild. And he posted this same picture on his stories. And he said, "We not engaged yet. Maybe one day, though." I'm like, oh my God, he really had a hitter with the maybe one day. I'd be like, oh, one day, though. You didn't have to throw in the maybe in there. I feel like they did this on purpose to cause a misunderstanding and have people run with it. Because out of all the pictures you picked for your cover picture, that's the picture you chose. And his ex, Ashley, has been on social media going to bat for Brooke from this season. She said, "For y'all to keep calling Brooke broke and ish is funny as hell to me, because I was literally on the show and I know how much mother effers make on there, and trust me, it's not a small amount. And she was on 2 seasons. So with that being said, quit believing everything you see on TV." And then even Brooke ran into the comments and she's pretty much like, yeah, these dummies must have no idea how TV works. But the thing is, I understand that Ashley wants to defend her friend and all that, but Brooke's the one that said it out of her own mouth in the last episode that she had $23 to her name. So she's the one that put that narrative into people's heads. Ashley posted that she is officially 8 months sober from alcoholism, so congratulations to her. And she said she was 11 weeks pregnant. She posted this like a week or 2 ago, so she's probably about 12 or 13 weeks now. And about a week ago, she posted that it was the 3-year anniversary of her losing her daughter. I never knew the full details surrounding Ashley losing her daughter. I just know her daughter passed away. So she explained that she gave birth to her daughter on June 22nd of 2022, and her daughter came at 23 weeks and 4 days. So Ashley wasn't even 4.5, just a little over 4.5 months pregnant at the time she gave birth. Her daughter was in the NICU, and Ashley thought her daughter was going to be a miracle baby. She pumped around the clock to make sure her daughter got the best nutrients she could get. She was constantly holding her to her chest, and eventually her daughter passed away a little over a week and a half later on July 31st, and she said that's been the worst heartbreak she's ever had to go through. And now a quick, just little thing I want to share with Joey. Kimberly posted this picture of Joey recently, and oh my God, every time I see a picture of this dude, he looks like he's lost another 20 pounds. Like, I don't understand how Kimberly doesn't look at him and think, oh, maybe something's off here. I just hate it. I feel like I'm watching someone literally die in front of my eyes. And next I want to talk about Shavel. So she's currently pregnant, and I can't remember how far along she is, but some people were in the comments on TikTok and they're like posting about this picture that Shavel posted of her baby bump, and someone said, "It saddens me to see so many posting pregnancy pics and no man anywhere to be seen." And Shavel said, "I have future husband. I don't need to show the world what I got. It's always people like you judge not knowing anything. My relationship is for me, not you. And then she posted this on her stories, and she said, the fact I have people mad at me for not showing who my child's dad is like I just had a public relationship. If you were at the baby shower, then you seen him. Me and my man live together. When I'm ready to show him, I will. The fact I don't show him does not mean he is not around. This man is around me, cooks for me. The list goes on. Trust me when I say we're good over here. So I can understand her wanting to have some privacy after being in the public eye for so long when it comes to her relationship. And Tennie and Rob finally announced the gender of their baby. So they're going to be having a baby girl, and they're supposed to have this big gender reveal that they're going to do on live. But they shared that the day their gender reveal, I guess they scheduled it at this water park, and there was a big rainstorm, so it got rained out. They had to cancel last minute, and I guess on the way there they got a flat tire, and everything was just like working against them that day of the gender reveal. So they were like, you know what, screw it, this is too much, we're stressed out, let's just go ahead and do a little Instagram post and announce the gender. So congratulations to them. I'm sure they're going to make a beautiful baby girl. And Mikey and Chelsea just celebrated 4 years of being together. He said it may be rocky and have its ups and downs, but you can't deny true love and what your feelings hold. Today represents 4 years exactly for me and this beautiful woman, and I'd like to wish her a happy 4th anniversary. I love you, Chelsea. So I guess they're not counting the times that they broke up. I was curious if Mikey has moved back to Ohio, because I know he moved back to Kentucky to get away from everything after him and Chelsea broke up for a while. And I know since they're back together, I'm like, okay, did he move back to Ohio? He was spotted with some fans and posted a picture with them a little over a week ago and said he was in Kentucky when he ran into these people, and then he said just a week ago that he's currently in Ohio, so I don't know if he's going back and forth or where exactly he's living nowadays. But Mikey has been doing some tattoos, and he's not too bad though for somebody who's doing tattoos like in a house or apartment. It seems like he's like decent. He could be one of those people who do like, you know, flash tattoos, like some tattoo shops do, like, you know, $25-$50 flash tattoos like on Friday the 13th. But out of all the cast members I've seen on Love After Lockup who tried doing tattoos, I think he's probably the best out of all of them. And Jakima shared some behind the scenes of her time on the show. She showed off all her stuff being delivered in Ohio when she moved to be near Donnie. And then she showed off some flowers that he sent her. And she said, yeah, this is one of the best scenes right here that they didn't air. And she took a picture of another scene that they didn't show. She said, why didn't they show the good scenes? I don't know. This was a good one. I will let you guys know right now, I tried my best to put these in the correct order, but a few of these may be out of order. So she posted on July 4th of 2024, she moved to Ohio. So she's been living there for over a year now. So she showed herself in her apartment with her new keys, and then she said on July 12th, finally after 2 years, I let the twins meet him in person. They ran and jumped in his arms, and not even a few weeks later, somebody pulled in front of her and totaled her brand new car. Then the next day, Donnie went to the hole, and she ended up going to Texas after they gave her a rental, which I'm sure she's talking about the show. And then she got so stressed out that she literally had all her hair chopped off literally the night before she left. So the next morning, I think she was starting to regret her decision because she was struggling to find a wig, and she said that the show Sharp Entertainment was at her door at 9 a.m. that morning, and they called while I was on the way back to get real footage of my move. I was tired. I was on my way to film the scenes with his sister, and I was not prepared. And then she shouted out this moving company that helped her move to Texas on August 3rd. Okay, so I had no idea that the show got her a rental in Texas for a while, if I'm reading that right. And then she said on August 7th, she had went to this moving company storage place so she could pay in person, and she was all stressed out about her car at the time. And then on August 20th, her boys started their first day at a new school. And then she's been posting about Donnie all lovey-dovey, so it looks like they're back on good terms after she just said that he allegedly got her Instagram deleted or taken down for like a month. She said this like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Then she was talking about how she was buying a new car and still trying to make the best of the wig she was wearing after she cut her hair short. And then she posted about going back to Ohio. I could finally breathe and sit down and get my life together, and it's been good since. Baby, the devil tried his best to stop me, and I prayed for confirmation before I moved, and God gave it to the devil. Was upset, but I ate all that shit, and I've met so many new people, and it sounds like she's happy living in Ohio. Then she posted, after a year of no touch or being able to lay my eyes on him, letter after letter to the warden, they finally got me approved to be placed back on his list. He goes back to level 2 facility and starts his classes 2027. Hurry up. So Donnie's only got a few more years left. He's going to be getting released before we know it. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Jakima and Donnie come back, because I am interested to see how things play out when he finally does get out, because there's been so much trauma since he's been behind bars. I can't imagine how it's going to be when he finally gets out. And Jakima was talking about how she had to pull up on her stylist and go see her eyebrow lady. Then she posted a bunch of different screenshots of video calls she had with Donnie, and there's one picture she posted of her showing off her wig, and she said, showing them what my wig looked like. And I wonder if she's talking about producers. You know, that'd be interesting if they have to show like what their hair looks like before they go on the show. But I did hear like that's usually a thing, like the producers don't like the cast members changing their hair during a season in case they have to go back and film something again and put something, you know, out of place. They don't want people to be able to tell, okay, yeah, this actually happened later on, because we can tell because she changed her hair color then. But I don't think they push that rule super hard for everyone, because there's some cast members, like Jakima, for example, who have changed their hair several times, or at least 2 or 3 different times, just in one season alone. And then she posted all this stuff that she got for Donnie, and she said, Donnie at the hole and at his new facility, this is all he asked for in food and clothes box. They stole his stuff, took his mama to dinner, her birthday the day before his. I deal with 2 Virgos, pray for me. And then she showed off that about a month and a half after she wrecked her car, after she started filming and moved to Ohio, she finally was able to get a new car. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.